Hello, this is Running Robert, and welcome back to Factorio. So we are pretty much trying to escape the planet, and we are doing a little fun series on this. So if you have missed part one, it will be up here at about the 30-second mark. And if you want to see the entire playlist, it'll be at the 1 minute mark. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start from here. All right, so if you have not joined me, we're going to go over a very, very brief overview. We're starting to pump oil. Love it. If you look at the map, we pretty much have our iron, our copper, coal, and a little bit of stone. We do have a couple biters' nest around, but we definitely have a lot of copper, uranium, iron, and more coal and more crude oil. So yeah, we're in a pretty decent spot. So that's been very enjoyable. So the first thing we're going to try to work on is one, we're going to start getting some of the burnable fuels going. That's going to be number one. And then two, we're just going to continue to work on research. So if we're going to back up for a second, I can see here my greens are getting a little bit low. We don't like that. So we're going to go ahead and just add a little bit of a couple more of these out here to just expand my research. Just do that really quick before we get really anything started. And that's, like I said, that's a pretty easy thing to do in this case. Let's go green and green. Okay. So great. So what do we need to now make the oil? So obviously oil gets pumped and it's going to go through the oil refinery and then the chemical plant. So, and this is really what is going to make consumable fuel, and that fuel is going to be very important. To get that, we need a couple things. This one, pretty simple, just steel and iron, no big deal. This one, we're going to need bricks, which is actually going to bring us to needing something new over here from stone, finally. So currently, stone doesn't get used very often. There's a reason for that, because we haven't needed it. So it looks like what we're going to need is a mining pump. We'll just get a new one right here. Connect it to my electrical. Of course, a little bit too far, but that's pretty much how it goes. And what we are going to do is put you there. And we're just going to pretty much make this pretty simple. Yeah, let's get the box going. We're just going to make bricks. So, like I said, that'll connect there, that'll connect there. Didn't quite do that right. I go here, then it has to be transported in. There we go. Okay. So, bricks are now getting made. That is nice. I'm going to go ahead and collect my normal copper and iron that I'm going to need for this. Let's go down my... I know I need some steel. And we're going to go ahead and grab a couple of these extras. Probably going to need some extra pipes too, so we can go look at that. Pipes, 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 pipes. I know it's here somewhere. I know I have them. There we go. We're just going to get... That should be good. Okay. So like I said, the first thing, we need both these buildings, so we're going to get the chemical plant, which is not what we need first, but what we're going to get first. And 12 bricks. And we're going to go ahead and get that too. So we have everything fully building. We're going to fix this car at some point. We don't need it at the moment, so I'm not entirely... I don't need to do it that quick. Okay. Let's see what we have going on here. Nope, still waiting for that. Almost there. The oil refinery will come first. And then the chemical plant after that. And then we're going to have it pretty much just boxed up. So that we have it. Oh, wonderful. Now research is done. We're going to go ahead and get better burners. So at this point, this will lead me to electric burners, which means I will not have to use coal. But this is definitely a good start. Looking at a lot of the other stuff at the moment, you know, bullets, we're not in an aggressive game. Landfill might be useful to get at some point. Flammable stuff later on will be super helpful. Trains we don't need yet, but we will need. But Again, fuel for them will be helpful. Circuit network, I really don't use it very often, so I'm not worried about it. This stuff will, sulfur processing will need at some point. Solar plant, could be useful at some point too. And there's a lot of other kind of research we can get, future militaristic tech that we'll have to research to get some of these cool things, but we're not going to worry about that at the moment. So, okay, let's see. Oil refinery is first. So that's a pretty easy thing to do. It's just going to go right here. Connect the pipes. You can't really see it, but there is some oil flowing through there. And we're going to select the process. This is going to make crude to basic. And just, you know, a little burny going on there. So let's see our other plant, the chemical plant. Let's see, we're just going to go right here. Again, we're going to connect it up. Actually, we don't want that connection. I want one more. So this is actually going to make solid fuels. Oops, I think I'm a little bit too far away from what I need. And we're just going to use that connection. Okay. So this first thing now is pretty much completed. So what we have is oil refinery makes refined oil. That gas gets made into solid fuel. Solid fuel can be used in my burners instead of coal if needed, or it can be used for a lot of other stuff. It is a lot more efficient. As you see, the fuel value is 12 there. Helps with vehicle acceleration and vehicle top speed, where coal is only 4. So it's a lot more powerful. Okay. So now that we have that going, looks like we're already well past advanced materials. I love it. Okay. Did that open up anything big for you? No, I need blue for to get this. I'm gonna need blue. Don't have it yet, and I'm pretty far away from it, unfortunately, at the moment. So what we're gonna look at is probably railways. We're gonna start to work on them next. Not that I need it, but again, this base, if you look at it, it's kind of jammed up a little bit, which is just unfortunate because of just the hills. And it would be nice to be able to transport new coal, new iron, new copper into a much more centralized location, which would be super helpful. Okay, so let's check out how my green is doing. Everything is still running, which is pretty good. But you can see I'm still lagging behind in green research, as it's going to start to run a little bit low. Let's check to see how these guys are doing. So this one, he is full. And he's short on materials. No, just slow materials right there, unfortunately. This might be one of those things to get a faster inserter. Because there's a lot to do in there. As you can see, it's still working. Let's go ahead and get rid of you, and let's put you down instead. There we go. Okay. So that might make it a lot different. This one, he just really doesn't need it because unless this guy's running out to here, not a problem. So, and again, it looks like green. Well, let's get one more base up here to try to build it. Like I said, we don't need anything that spectacular for it. That way. And you go that way, and then simple power cord. Do it. Ah, railway is done. Well, that's pretty awesome. Okay. Let's see. I really don't need. I'm looking to see what I need next. I don't have blue research, so I can't really get that. Flammables don't really need. Landfill. I'm not really going to use that. This will help with the military science pack, but I'm not playing an aggressive game, so I don't think I need it at the moment. So really, blue, let's start to work on blue because blue does help with, again, more energy, and more stuff like that. So let's go ahead and let's start with some plastics. Why not? 200. Oof. Well, it's going to take a little bit, but that's okay. You know what I might need to do? Let me run. Okay. And actually, this spot right here would be nice. Though we might move the base in this area because I think we have enough copper. 400,000. It's not bad. 300,000. 1.2. It looks smaller than that one, but apparently it's pretty nice. Coal 1.1. Yeah, there's a. Like I said, we're good at the moment with everything. So it's just at this point, moving stuff in, and actually we probably need to make a lot of different things going on here. I think that is probably the bigger part of it, which would again leave this intact base in. It's working the research, which I enjoy. Move other stuff in to do with that. Okay, trains. Wheat. Let's look at that. Let's go ahead and see what we can get there. Okay. So we're gonna need some stuff for that, and we're gonna need engines. Okay, so we're gonna need some stuff definitely to start our first railway. So let's look what we need to begin with. So because I just need to probably build these individually. Okay. So we're gonna go down here because I will need some stone. Let's go ahead and yeah, and that's like I said, bricks going well. Okay. Railways first. So I need iron stick. That is a new one. Or at least that's something I haven't had to build yet. Let's see, where is... I'm looking for it. Iron... There it is. So it's just iron plates. Okay, that's pretty easy. Okay. So let's make the railway first. That should be a pretty easy one. I need stone, which I can get. Steel plate and iron stick. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get a couple burners. And a couple drills. And a couple transport. I can grab 100 from there. So I really don't need the transport, but it is okay. Okay, first thing, drill. Pretty simple. I just want to connect it to the current network. That makes it pretty simple. Like I said, we're going to be going over a couple things here, so we're just going to get some undergrounds. After this last drill, it should go pretty quick after that. We can also start making a lot of these other things that just will make my life a lot easier. Yeah, we're going to have to be going under a couple things here. Like I said, we're going to keep an eye on green, make sure it remains helpful. Okay, wonderful. Let's see. Let's go underneath there. To there. And again, we're just going to go under. Ah, look at that. Don't even need to add something to it. Okay. And actually, this is a good spot right in here to probably build what I need, because there's a stone. That's step one. Okay, so let's get another miner here. I really don't want to touch. Let's back you up. Nice brakes. Okay. So let's see. This thing is going to need... Might need two of them. Just to... because it's gonna be doing two things here. Oh, power. Always need power. And my power system is just it's just atrocious. So don't judge much. Okay, so again, what I need here first is just iron plate. So that's pretty simple. We're gonna have to move some coal, but that's not the worst thing in the world. So iron plates. And then what we're gonna do here is just kind of move that stuff around. Oh, plastics. Well, that was nice. Chips. Plastic, copper. Okay. We'll go ahead and just get that started. It's another 200. Still okay. Again, it's getting lower, though. Every time I look at it, just a little bit worse. Okay. Cool. So we are making bars there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them out. And you're going to go here. More power. There we go. So we're gonna make steel from that. Okay, so let's continue on. This guy, he's looks like in good shape there. Again, for the railroads, I need steel plates. Have those. Stone, have that. The next thing I'm gonna need is an iron stick. So that looks like I'm gonna pretty much use the same thing here. Let's move him to here. Pretty much do the same thing. Not so close. I need to probably have some maneuverability around here. Cool. And let's see. Let's go out. Further with you, and then assist. See a base right here. And I just need you to make that. Give you a little juice. Actually, I want to do it more in the middle so I can get both sides. Okay. So let's see here. It's a little too far. Okay. There we go. And I have everything I need. Okay. Oh wow, I'm cruising through this research. So let's go ahead and get sulfur. Why not? What do I need to make this? Water, sulfur. Okay, well, I need sulfur, water, and petroleum in a chemical plant. That does not seem terrible. Okay, so we have all that going. Let's get another basic base. And we're gonna have to grab some more while we're thinking about it. Like I said, I just keep a couple extra spares up here. These don't add to the system, and I just kind of use them to always make sure I'm good. 300 should be more than enough. Make railroad tracks. And then let's any box. I can just do iron boxes. I don't really care so much. Cool. Okay, so we're building rails. Pretty simple there. Okay, obviously we need a train. And we need cargo wagons. Cargo wagons aren't that terrible, actually. I mean, that's just steel and iron. I can do that by myself. This, I'm going to need my engine units again. And if you remember last time, I had an engine unit storage built up here, but I got rid of it because I didn't need it. So let's again look what we need. We need electronic plates, electronic circuits, steel plates, and engines. Okay, well, that's actually not the worst thing in the world. Steel plates. And those are going pretty nice. Fuel. Oh yeah, I got plenty of fuel up there. Okay. Problem is, I can't build engines, so I actually have to craft an engine unit individually. So, and that's really what it needs. It needs steel, iron gears, and pipes to be able to done. And I can't craft it by hand, so I actually have to craft it with a one of these. So let's go ahead and let's get him going. And now I'm just getting those. That's nice. Okay. Again, I don't know how many I'm going to need of these, so this is just going to be more of a one-time build. So engine units. Okay. Steel. Done. Gears. Gears. Don't know if I need that many gears. Probably don't, but we're gonna build a lot. Okay. We'll cancel it when we get a good amount. We need 20 of these, so yeah, we're good. Okay, and now pipes. We need 2 pipes, so we'll need a couple extra pipes. Can be in the transport. Like I said, maybe I want to make more than a couple engine units for once. So I need 20 of these. Oh, I need to actually take them out onto a box just so I have them. And put that single engine. I was just that makes me just laugh. It's just like, I'm just gonna put this one engine down. Don't worry about it. Let me put this. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Steel plate. I need 20. So steel plates, 20. Done. Iron gears, I got 34. Done. Pipes, I need 2, so I will need more pipes, but oh, that's done. Okay. We will go and start with blue research. Because blue research is going to open up a lot more stuff to me. And especially what I'm looking for is that right there. So we'll go ahead and open it up. We're going to see what it costs to make. Probably going to have to make a whole new facility for that, but that will be in the next episode. This one, hey, we might not get the train going, but we're going to make it slowly. Or we might not make it. It's just going to be slow. Either or could happen. Okay, let's just go ahead. We're just going to make them all for the moment. I need 2. That's 20. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. That's probably another thing I just need to make somewhere. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm in a good shape there. Oh wow. We're going to leave that, and if you've seen my purples, my greens have completely run dry. That's a problem. Okay, so let's see what's going on with it. What's being held up? Gears. They've been a problem. They have always been a problem, and I just do not make enough of them, unfortunately, to help out. So we're going to have to do something different with this. I do make gears over here in a good amount. That's why one of them is still running, but oh, he's running low on chips, so yeah, we can't do anything with that for the moment. Let's see what we can do really quick before we kind of do anything else. Is there anything I really want to move on next? That's just this can start to black, so we'll go ahead and get that. It doesn't take very many. Yeah, you can kind of see this is really not working out very well. Yeah, copper wire. Who would have thought? just don't make enough of them. So I think that's going to have to be... We're going to cut this episode probably at this point. We're gonna get the engines at some point. It's gonna happen. But at the moment, oh, that was easy. We'll start this. So only needs 30. It's so quick that you might as well. But like I said, I think at that point we're gonna have to work on the base next. Like I said, it's not going quite as well as I hope. Like I said, this full thing was running now. Only about half of it is, and you can kind of see we're having some serious shortages all across the base. So, you know what? When we come back next time, we're going to start to work on those. But we're almost to building a train. Like, we're close. We've got almost 10 of the engines. I need 20. I have enough of the stuff to do it. So I think that's what we're going to work on next, is maybe working on moving some of this stuff closer so that we can actually make a huge amount of this stuff and then kind of funnel it into this area. So I hope you join me for that, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.